the American experience, about the lottery, out, and the grapes of wrath. We'll be discussing 3 time periods: the age of faith, the age of realism, and modernism. So the age of faith, we'll be talking about The Lottery by Shirley Jackson. This time period is best characterized by religion, a simple lifestyle, but also one of conformity, as we see throughout the story, with the main character, Tessie Hutchinson, who's also an allusion to Anne Hutchinson. So this ritual of the human sacrifice, no one in the town remembers where it originated from. After your family is selected, you are proceeded on stage, and you try and implicate your daughters and their husbands as well to increase your chances of not getting selected. It's a very selfish mentality, as you were trying to save yourself. And then once you were selected with the black dot to die and receive this stoning, you claim that it's not fair. We also see the irony in when your son, Davy, has to take part in the stoning by killing his own mother with the pebbles that he was once playing with. So the family dynamics among the Hutchinsons is very skewed, and the story is supposed to be very didactic and express this lesson of simply following blindly. Now we'll be discussing the age of realism, and for this time period we'll be talking about Robert Frost's poem, Out. The age of realism is characterized by the slice of life idea, and it's supposed to depict the average life of someone in America. So in this particular poem, there's a young boy, howdy y'all, who's working on a farm near the mountains in New England. While you are working one day, you become distracted and you start thinking about supper, but you have an accident with the power tool that you're working with, a saw, and you cut your hand and start bleeding everywhere. So this saw is also a symbol for the technology in America that is growing, and it represents how rural life is being contaminated by this technology. How does this connect to family dynamics? Well, once you have cut yourself, a doctor shows up and you continue to say, "Don't cut my hand off," as this is a symbol for being able to work at that time. Without it, you'd be worthless. And during the operation, your heart slowly begins to fade away and you die. So after you die, your family is forced to move on rather quickly. Robert Frost wrote a line. Here's a little excerpt from the poem. Can you read it right here?
No more to build on there, and since they were not the one dead, turned to their affairs.
So basically, since your family members weren't the ones that died, they did not care, and they just moved on. So again, we see these shifted family dynamics, and they're very much twisted, and it reflects on the idea that families in America have lost their sense of humanity, and they really see an individual solely as a possession or a source of income, and not as a person. Finally, we will be talking about modernism today. For today's purposes, we will be talking about The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. So modernism reflects the change in ideas and the shift in thinking. Also represents the people challenging government, religion, and the societal norms. And we can see this throughout the Grapes of Wrath. Throughout the course of the novel, we get to see the Joad family. Hi, Ma. As they are tenant farmers working in Oklahoma, who are forced off their land at the beginning of the Great Depression once the bank repossesses the land. So you and your family decide to move out west, to California of course, to create a better life for you and your family. But along the way you encounter many hardships and difficulties, and we can see these struggles in the family dynamics as well. So from the beginning we are introduced to your family, and we get a glimpse at what life is normally like, and it seems as you and Pa favor your middle son Tom, and you especially try and protect him and keep him safe, and that causes rifts between Tom and his other brothers, Al and Noah. So we can see how this affects your family, as Noah decides to leave when you guys have stopped at the Colorado River because he feels unimportant and not needed. So we continue to see these family relationships, and throughout the course of the novel you gain some independence and some power within the family as well. And at the end you are the leader and what's really keeping the family together, as Pa has taken a backseat because he's been unsuccessful to find work and really support the family. And it shows how women have come a long way from their original housewife roles to being the leader in the family. So we can see these family dynamics throughout the Grapes of Wrath. In conclusion, we can see that family dynamics is a major theme in American works, and is further supported in The Grapes of Wrath, Out, and The Lottery. So finally, the American experience is defined as society's struggles with family dynamics, and it shows that family is an important aspect of American life, and it shapes each person's identity. Thank you.